Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Curdia. We got another day of curling going on here. Day number 2 of the Gouden Carolus Classic here in 2023.
Yeah.
We are excited. This is session number 2 of the day. We did not want to get up early to broadcast the first one.
It was pretty calm here in the venue as well. I think a lot of teams, that didn't have to be here, I think they enjoyed a couple of moments to rest and wake up early, maybe enjoy the sunshine. It's very, very nice weather here in Belgium, finally, May.
I'm wearing shorts. I don't know if I can get my knee. See, you can see my knee? I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, you couldn't see your knee because we have the little banner with our names.
I got to get it higher. There you go. There's a little bit. That's my knee.
I hope it's your knee. Well, let's have a quick look at what the schedule looks like. But yeah, John, let me see.
We got to go to here.
We got to go to here. Knockout stage is for later. So this is the stream schedule for today. Today we have 3 games for you guys. We have the Master Bears, the Master Beren against Stick and Stones, 2 Belgium composed teams. The Master Beren, we'll talk about the teams later down the stream, but they're composed out of some players from the Belgium national men's team and their coach, and then Sticks and Stones, also an interesting mix-up. But then later today we have
Stick and Stones. Singular stick.
Oh yeah, it's a singular. During the Belgium Cup finals or the Belgium Cup tournament, they signed up as Sticks and Stones, and now they're Stick and Stones. I don't know whether they changed their name for good luck. We'll have to ask them after this game. But 3 games today for you guys at 11:45, and then at 2:30 and at 10 past.
It says 10 past 5, but I think it's actually 5:15 probably. But
you'll get notifications anyway. We're on YouTube, and then tomorrow is the big kind of final game with the semi-final and the gold final. And if we have a quick peek at the group standings, because we have 10 teams competing, and the top 8, they will progress to the quarterfinals. The last 2 teams, they will leave the tournament. They will play a placement game, but we're not gonna stream placement games. Nobody is interested to see those teams.
Their families and friends might be, you know.
Their families and friends might be, yeah. But I think we're more interested in having those knockout games, right?
Yes, but, that is true.
8 out of 10 teams will advance to the quarterfinals, so it's important for these teams. And also the teams that are participating, they're starting to look at the schedule. They want to have the better seeding here. The top team, Team 1, will be drawn against Team 8. So Team Reisma is currently looking and facing Scandalicious maybe later down the road. So teams are starting to calculate, okay, what are our odds? Can we move towards the better seeds, or are we going to have to face one of the top candidates? Mentioning Team Reisma, they're still my favorite to win the tournament. They had a big win this morning against Scandalicious, so who knows?
Yeah, they're looking really strong. Sweet Dreams as well. They're playing really well. Had a tight one this morning against it was to them, but it came down to the last stone, and it was just to them. Just left it a centimeter and a half short, hit and roll, and just didn't quite get over enough. Really exciting stuff over there. So, Sweet Dreams has been playing some exciting matches, really close. They had a comeback draw against the 4 Pioneers. It just squeaked out a win against to them. So, but they're still, if they're playing well, they're going to be tough to beat. Again, you also have the 4 Pioneers up there. They're playing pretty well. They felt a little let down from having that draw against Sweet Dreams, being up 4-1 after 3 ends, and then letting them back in for the draw. They didn't feel like they played very well in the last half of that match, but they're still sitting up there tied for the top. Only difference right now is the tiebreaker on ends, and it's really tight. Anyone can finish in those top 3 spots, so it's going to be important how they play this match.
Do we already see some kind of teams splitting from the group and kind of aiming for that final game? I think top teams, Reisma, Sweet Dreams, 4 Pioneers, Grey Ducks, maybe Desperate Housekeepers would. I think also the Master Beren, they're considered a strong team, although they had a loss. But like 4 Pioneers, Sweet Dreams, and Reisma, they remain unbeaten in this tournament. Would we consider those 3 teams as candidates to reach the final and maybe win the tournament?
I think so. I think you have to look at them, and after 3 rounds, no losses, played really well. I'll get that out. You have to kind of look at those 3 teams as being the favorites. With Team Reisma playing the strongest, I think. They've put up 2 really big victories out of their first 3 matches. So lots of lots of strength there in that team. So I think we'll see a lot. I think you're kind of right. That is probably one of the favorites of the tournament. I'm still feeling poor Pioneers can do something here in their
Poor
last match.
Pioneers?
For Pioneers, I'm a little bit of a burp there,
yeah.
but hey, there's still matches left to be played. This is the last round of the group stage, so we'll see. We won't know until everything shakes out after this, but it's not going to take much for those three to finish in the top three, and they're all fighting for that top spot. So
yeah, I think Team Reitsma is almost secure of that top position, depending on ends one and how Sweep Dreams might perform in their final game. But yeah, maybe it's time to have a peek at the two teams that we're going to stream today in this game: the Master Beren versus Stick and Stones. A quick peek over at the ice.
It looks like they've already started, so we're going to get in there. Got a few stones in the house. So we have, with Stick and Stones, it's Dirk Hede. He is one of the coaches of the junior team and the junior program here, playing with, so we have Ziva and Tess, members of that junior team, and then Kim. She's also one of the coaches, but is also a member of the women's national team. So they're all very familiar with each other. Dirk was telling me that he's skipping out of the lead position today, but he has Tess playing as vice skip to give her a little bit more experience. They want to get the juniors some tournament experience and making decisions, and so they're going to use this match as an opportunity for that. Now over for the Master Beren is 3 of the national team players. We have Tur, Bram, and Dan playing with their coach Wim. So they're all very familiar with each other, all very strong players. They have struggled a little bit. They do have 2 losses in this tournament. I'm not exactly sure why, or what's happened, but I would be surprised if they weren't very close losses. Gets the takeout, doesn't quite get the rollover that they wanted, but still not an easy stone to get rid of. We hope you guys out there are enjoying your Saturday morning. It's just about noontime here. We've had some coffee and croissants, and I've already gotten to watch a little bit of the curling this morning. The first match here on the broadcast sheet that was not televised was Team Reitsma against Scandalicious. Team Reitsma just absolutely put on a clinic, taking the win. I think it was 12-4. Nice little takeout there. We got Brahm in here with his last stone. They're going to just try to tuck this one in again up underneath those guards.
Hey, good morning, Tim Scholes. Glad you are joining us again this morning.
Hi, Tim.
And indeed, another familiar face on the ice for you there, Wim. Wim is the coach of the Belgium national men's team, and he's also a commentator, a broadcaster, a fellow colleague, as I could say. but he works at Eurosport, so that's a different league. He plays in a totally different league. That's on Korea TV, of course. Yeah, one of the...
Curling over. Gets over on the button, but just does not quite get over to the left that they needed. So Dirk trying to go for the same, get the takeout, hopefully go for a little bit of a roll. And it's the first match of the day for both of these teams, so it'll be interesting to see how quickly they adjust to the ice.
Yeah.
They did get a little bit of a slide out warm up before, but no throwing of any stones, so unfortunately that one goes a little bit wide. You see Dirk always in coaching mode saying, hey, it was a little bit pushed outside.
Yeah. Oof, that's not the kind of miss you want in the first end with your first stone, because you want to deliver a good first stone to get you in the pace of the game.
Yep. All right, so we have Tur's first stone of the morning. I only have about 2 minutes left to call it the morning.
Yeah.
Just want this one to guard. Looks a little bit wide. Is this going to curl over enough? There is quite a lot of swing in the ice, but I just don't know that there's that much. A little bit heavy.
Very nice stone there. Although they leave a double, of course. There's
Leaves
a little
a-
bit of a gap between those two stones.
Yeah, leaves a double. There's a pocket for it to just pop right in there. Yep.
So there it is, double takeout. And Coach Wim, he had a lot of compliments for Tuur, their fourth player here. He mentioned this morning that he was very satisfied the way Tuur is making progress, is growing. This could be a good double takeout.
Oh, right there in the pocket.
Will it jam?
Oh, it just jams on it though. Needed to be a little bit more, curl over a little bit more.
Yeah, red still shot. It's unfortunate that they have the hammer stone, so with a good draw they can make two here. Maybe needed a bit more pace.
So just needs to get this one to bite the button. So
You make it sound easy, but we all know from playing curling that these draws. The scoring area is not that big. It's
No.
white and a bit of the blue, or a bit of the red.
yeah, but they don't have to try to draw in behind that
No,
yellow or
true.
anything like that.
They
So
have
that's
some
all.
space.
So we see him sweeping just to make sure it's going to have the distance.
It looks good, but they need to sweep just to make sure it's in. This looks very good.
It's
Can
going
they
to try to
sweep
sweep it too deep.
No, there it is, and that's two red.
Two for a very nice stone.
And that's
from
a very
Tuur,
nice
yeah.
stone from Tuur, yeah. Excellent stone there.
So good start for the Master Beren. Taking two with their hammer, good efficiency.
And it was important for Tuur to get that additional point. You don't want to leave those things short. We have installed heating here at the venue. Some players they wear shirts and short sleeves, but then Dirk is a bit of a
Tucking his chin into his collar.
Yeah. High five to the team there.
Yeah, Tim, that was a really good draw. That's always a nice way to start. I think a match, you're probably going to put some good confidence into her. Okay, so here we have Wim is going to start us off. Start it off for the Master Beren here in the second end. And this is a first for us, or at least for me. I've never seen Wim play,
indeed.
so yeah.
No.
So it'll be nice to see what his style and technique is. He's been around the game for quite a long time.
Yeah, I think in terms of experience, he basically has the combined experience of all of the other Belgian players on the sheet, except for Dirk maybe. Dirk is also...
But Dirk's not that old, though.
Dirk's not that old.
I think Wim has been around the game for quite a long time.
Yeah. I joined the Belgium teams and Östersund, so I had quite a lot of time to talk with the teams and also with Wim. And at the closing banquets, that was pretty clear that Wim has been around the curling scene for many, many years. He basically knew so many people there, and vice versa. A lot of people were catching up with Wim. I think he's a well-known person in the European curling scene.
Oh, this one's unfortunately going to curl a bit early onto it. Taps it into the
It was
house.
not hitting the center line, so no tick rule is in effect here.
No, the no-tick rule
no-
was not in effect.
Yeah,
No-tick
I
rule is in
meant that-
effect. Let's try to make it as confusing
Yeah.
as possible.
I meant that right, but
Yes.
the way they've called the rules.
Just calling for speed. Not very much handle on Wim's stone there. That could cause it to curl early. I mean, but it's really going. Look at this.
They need to sweep it hard to get it behind the guard there.
Oh,
This
this
is an
is
excellent stone.
Very nice stone.
You never forget how to curl.
No.
It's one of those games where one of those sports where you could be surprised how senior players could still outperform junior players or
Yep. Yep. Tactics and experience
yeah.
play a lot in this match, in these games.
Yeah. Back in Silkeborg, there was a team of senior women players, also Emma Pettersson playing on that team. They didn't do slidings because they didn't want to hurt their joints in their knees, but they finished up, I think, third or fourth. They were very strong, even though they used the stick to release a stone.
Think they want to sweep this one? No, that's actually quite nice.
Excellent stone.
Good tap over. Slides out. Ooh, sit shot and underneath. Very nice stone from Dirk there. Good patience from Tess not to call for the sweep. Let it come and gets in a really nice position.
Yeah. So far, the curse has lifted for Dirk. He mentioned every time I get streamed, I tend to not perform my best game or not to bring my best game, but it's not the case this morning then.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. It is still early.
It's still early, yeah.
This one's
Looks
going
like it's going to miss here.
Yep. A little bit inside. We're going to try to tap that red one back onto the yellow, get rid of it. Sit both stones. Dan's like, okay, not my best.
It happens. I mean, plenty of stones to go here.
All right. A little bit of change of tactics here. Or maybe just confirming what they were looking for. This one seemed to be a little bit inside, but I'm not entirely sure. I thought they were going for the draw behind, so maybe it's just a little bit heavy, and so it curls late. I thought it might have been inside. Nice weight, just didn't get out behind that guard. Looking for a double here.
Mr. Ice Cold.
Yes. Don Ace Cold translates to ice cold. It's the coolest name in curling. Anywhere, not just in Belgium.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, very nice. And tucks it underneath a little frozen. That's,
did you see how Dirk was shaking and said like, how on earth did they get so much gain from this zone? I mean, but it was well executed.
Very nice stone. That was a clicker-worthy stone. Good morning, or I guess now it's afternoon. Good afternoon, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne. Glad you could be with us today. Last round of the group stage here.
Calling off the sweepers. Is it going to... it's going to nose hit, so only going to get rid of one. Wanted that one to curl just a little bit to try to get some split on those, but not a terrible position for it. It's such a nice day, Wayne. I'm assuming you're watching us from the golf course in between holes. I biked over here this morning thinking maybe I should have gone to play golf. But I love curling, so we're here. Bina, good morning.
Bina, good morning.
This one's a little deep. Didn't quite get over like they wanted.
This morning I saw a car with the license plate saying plumber, because in Belgium you can have personalized vanity plates, and it actually had the name plumber. So,
Yeah.
but I don't guess Bina is here in disguise driving around in Belgium with his customized license plates.
He's been faking it this whole time. He's not actually from Wisconsin. He's from...
Well, if he is, he was driving a very nice red Audi.
Oh, but it does kick off and gets rid of that red in the back. So, okay, not shot, but ooh, it might be shot in the back. It's really tight between those two. In this position, this angle, it looks a bit like the yellow might be a little bit closer. Minnesota. Why do I keep saying Wisconsin? I mean, they are kind of the same place, right? That's fighting words for anybody who knows anything
Really?
about the U.S. Yep. It's like saying the Netherlands and Belgium are the same.
Oh yeah, that's you don't that's one for the swear jar right there. Go wash your mouth.
Yeah, and I feel you, Wayne, with the domestic stuff. I have a mountain of laundry waiting for me. That Sunday afternoon after the finals is going to be a very busy afternoon. Gets over. Doesn't quite get behind that guard. A little bit off center, so I think there's room enough for it to take this one out. Looking for a hack weight here. Want to get this one around the guard. Get rid of that one. This one feels a little bit light, though. Are they going to be able to hold it around that guard? Once it starts to curl, it goes a lot. Really got to sweep this one. Gets it around.
What a stone right there. Look at that. Unfortunately, it jammed a bit on the back stone, but it is sitting shot and it is behind, or more or less behind the guard.
Yeah, very nice. The sweeper's able to hold that one around the guard. Just tweaked it by. I think Dirk wanted a little bit more pace on that one to try to get it on the edge, but still not a bad position. That yellow is sitting shots. It's not easy to get at, so we're going to see Tour just kind of try to draw up and freeze against it. It's not going to quite curl over the way they want, so maybe they try to freeze it on the back stone.
They get it in shot position. No.
Yeah. See Wim saying, yeah, it was just a bit outside. And when you have to sweep to get it to curl, you actually are making it, helping it slow down a bit. That helps it, how it curls more, so you lose that extra distance.
Take out for Kim. She missed her takeout on the 7th stone in the previous end. She has a chance to make that right.
This one looks like it. Ooh, it's going to be a bit on the outside. Is that going to catch their own over there?
Oh, they lose their shot stone right there, and even the stone at the back
gets tapped deeper. Oh,
a bit of
yellow is still sitting second, but if they move that, yellow out at the top, that could be twos for red.
Going for a draw here, going for a safe option. Yeah, if they put it somewhere on the pin because they have that red stone sitting in the back of the reds, they have some protection.
Yeah, not an ideal result for Kim there, Bina. She still has another opportunity. One's a bit outside. There it goes, starting to curl, but it's not going to quite get over to where they want. Could leave a double, which will allow.
The double could be very dangerous right here. If they manage to take out
a hit and stick, and that would be 3. That would be 3 for yellow.
Yeah. Options here for Kim and the team.
Yeah. Needs nose slightly inside towards the center line of the nose. Slightly right side. And that'll be enough to get him out and to shooter to stick.
Important stone here, because, well, technically or virtually, the Master Beren are sitting 2, so they're leading 4-0. Unless Kim can take away some of these stones and shift the game in their advantage again with a treehouse.
Yeah, the only thing this can't be is outside.
Looks more inside than
Looks
out.
more inside, trying to hold this one. Is it going to catch?
Sure, it'll get the first one, but
Not the second.
one.
Oh. Just a bit of over curl there. I think they were really worried about being outside. Unfortunately, put it a bit too much inside. So Master Beren steal one here in the second. Sometimes the margin of error is just not that big, and not a terrible stone, but just not good enough.
That was unfortunate. Kim playing for the national Belgian women's team, the Blue Huskies.
Dirk, the former coach for that team, giving a little bit of advice, little tips.
Yep.
Well, here we have Wim starting us off in the third as Master Beren leads Stick and Stones 3-0. This one's going to over curl. They're going to try to sweep this one to get it into the house at least. Going to get all the way to the tee. Oh yeah, Tim. It's the dreaded overcorrection. You're right.
I'm going for a corner guard here. Yeah, they need to score points, so they need the guards.
Yeah. Don't want to wait too long just to get on the scoreboard, so gonna try to put it. Just carries a little bit deep though. It's gonna get into the house. That's pretty much right on the tee line as well.
Immediate call for takeout there. I hope my voice is gonna last the entire day. I'm starting to I don't know, develop a small cold, so
I hope not. It's too nice of weather for me to be sick. I've just
yeah.
got over being sick.
If not, we can always bring in our special guest commentator, and I'll stick to the quiet end.
I mean, this one's curling over. Is this going to be too much? Trying to hold it straight. I think it's going to over curl. That's unfortunate there. Misses on that. Opportunity here for Stick and Stones to try to build something up. We do have two other matches going on in this session over on sheets A and B. I'll try to get you an update on those shortly.
Yep, I think the important there is will Sweep Dreams or Reitsma take first position. Also, the 4 Pioneers have a shot at being first in the group.
Well, I think Reitsma is done, and they won their previous match, so I think their match this morning, so I think they're up. They've played all 4 matches, so they actually have 7 points, so they actually are sitting first.
They're sitting first, and I think they scored 4 ends, so they will remain first unless the 4 Pioneers manage to win all 6 ends, and then it comes down to points. But as soon as the 4 Pioneers would lose 1 end, that would mean confirmed Team Reitsma is winning the group stage here, and they get to face team number 8. in the quarterfinals, which will be streamed.
Clears off that, but it jams on their red. So now Stick and Stones, not too bad a position, sitting with Split House. Let's see. Also, Sweep Dreams won their match as well this morning, so they're sitting on 7 points. But it was much tighter, so I think they're still second place behind Team Reitzma. So it's really going to come down to what can the 4 Pioneers do. And I see the 4 Pioneers are playing on Sheet B, have just lost an end. They're leading 2-1 in the third end of that match.
Yep.
But that one lost end probably means that they are not going to be able to
correct. They
catch Reitzma.
Yep, they can't catch up in terms of ends. So Reitzma is winning the group stage here and will advance to the quarterfinals as seed number 1, facing seed number 8.
Try to sweep this one, get it into bite the house. That's not bad. They were kind of looking for a guard over one of those side ones, I think, but yeah, outside release. Master Beren going for a hit and roll here. This feels like it might be on the nose, a little bit outside, so it's going to roll to the outer edge of the house. Does get rid of that yellow. Yep. Decision for Derek. He's going to put up a guard, get it on the edge of the house, try to protect that one that's in shot position. I feel like that one's a little bit inside.
Kim's also hard,
indicating a little bit heavy. They want to make sure this goes through, that it doesn't hit either one of those stones. So I think that's going to just miss them both. So may have been a little miscommunication on what the actual plan was. I think maybe she thought there was a takeout called on that red. There you go, Wayne.
This is a live stream. You cannot pause live there.
He can pause it and come back. He'll just miss the interactive communication. So a missed opportunity for Stick and Stone. So the Bears going to try to get rid of this one. They do get it, but the shooter rolls out. But now the Bears have the split house.
The Bears.
The Beren.
The beers tonight. There will be the beers. Now they're the Bears. Man, I am going to lose my voice. I hope I will recover during the day.
Nobody tunes in to hear you talk anyway. I think they're looking to freeze over on this red one there on the left side over by the wall. This needs to curl a little bit more. Is it too heavy? No, just a little bit too much weight there. It slides out the back and out of play. Probably would have tried to split the yellow into the 8-foot, not really doing anything in that top 12. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good call there. As now it's just an opportunity for the Beren just to get rid of this one. And they're going to split and roll over. Oh, it does just get out of the house. Oh, I need to get this one to freeze up against that red. That one over there is shot rock. We've got to sweep this one hard, make sure it looks like it's a little bit wide. A little bit heavier than they liked. It does get rid of that red. So at least takes one stone out of play. Wim looking which one is closer. Not so easy to see which one is lying shot. It might be the yellow.
Yeah, hard to tell here.
Yeah.
So
This one looks to be all right. They don't want this one to roll too far over to the red.
it'll keep the shooter perhaps if it jams on that red one.
It does.
Oh, nice, very nice. Yeah, I wonder where Tuur's fan base is. The bot army.
Yeah,
They're probably all asleep or.
Yeah, it is a bit early for them, I would
Yeah.
imagine. There he is. I just
yeah,
agreed to
see?
say it.
There it. Well, we call them out. Let's go, Tuur.
Good afternoon, Lucas.
Hi, Lucas. We were wondering why it was so quiet on the fan base front there, but they were just leeching.
They're waiting to be noticed.
Yeah.
I think this one's a bit heavy. They wanted that one frozen against that red. But a little heavy. It's going to go out the back. So another opportunity for the Master Beren to split the house. Probably going to put something on the... try to put this right on the pin. Alright, they don't like the speed. They're the weight. They're definitely going to carry this one down. Trying to push this one over a little bit.
Spider could be
Curling
okay.
nicely. This is going to sit nicely in front of the top four. Still an opportunity for... They can play the takeout.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
They can draw.
Yeah, why did they sweep it? I mean, front of the blue could have been better now with a nose takeout. They would sit shot. If the stone was in the blue, they couldn't do a nose hit takeout.
Yeah, I think that was
So
a
maybe
little
they,
bit of a skip mistake there for not calling off the sweep. I mean, yeah, when in doubt, blame the skip.
yeah, he has tons of experience, so he probably knows better. And we see.
But that's the best part of broadcasting is I get to second guess everybody, no matter how good they are. So trying to sweep this one, they've got to hold
They
it.
have to go hold the line here. I don't know about the weight. Looks fine.
It's going to catch enough,
Yeah.
and a good shot from Kim.
Yeah, see, this is what I mentioned earlier. A nose hit would give them the points. So that stone was probably a bit too deep in the house, giving them that opportunity to go for a nose hit
Yeah.
takeouts.
But, you know, give one. They're up 3. Now they have
Yeah.
the hammer.
Could
Or they're
be
up
indeed.
2, excuse me. Up 2 with the hammer. So, I don't think that's the worst result. You know, forced to 1. I think they're happy with that anyway. But yeah, a higher shot, leaving that draw higher for the Bears. There we go. There's Tours Bot Army. Welcome
Oh,
on in,
yeah.
bots.
They're probably just in the background. Yeah, here's a tier appreciation close up right there.
There's our goat.
The goat and the bear. The master goats was not the name of the team here.
All right, so Dirk is starting us off for Stick and Stones here in the 4th as they trail the Master Bera 1-3. All right, brings it into the house. Dan immediately saying, hey, let's get rid of it.
Right, they're all awake right now.
They're all awake.
At some point, they're gonna charter a tour bus, bring in the fans.
Trying to carve this one over. Looks like it's going okay. Yep, this will catch that yellow. Shooter stays in the house, moves the yellow out of the way. Very nice stone from Wim to...
I sometimes wonder how people watch the games. Do they watch it on their television, on their on their phones in the sun,
Probably on their phones or computer.
or computer? Yeah, also an option.
All right. Center guard who just carries into the house. So, yeah, Don saying, let's get rid of it. Nope. Wim overruling, say, let's split the house.
Yeah. Nobody dares to question Wim's knowledge. If he overrules,
Bean is on his
Oh,
laptop. Good choice. Good choice. You can watch from the couch, watch from in bed,
yeah.
the dining room table, wherever you like.
Yeah, curious to kind of see where the fan base is and how they watch our games. We know Timo watches it in his living room late at night, rewatching the games after he played them.
Yeah, he pointed out this morning the shot that he felt from his match yesterday was, which should be shot of the match. It was one of Myrta's shots. I was like, yeah, that one we definitely clicked. It's definitely one we're going to go back and look at. Because I think Myrta had a couple that were worthy. But he said he also liked it because of like her happy dance after, so... Which we could put in the short. I can always put that in the short.
Yeah, we should make a reel of kind of nice moments. Tim is watching it on his desktop computer from Portugal. Wow.
Ooh.
Probably very nice weather there over at Portugal. Bit jealous. Well, it's
No,
nice
we
weather
have
in
really
Belgium
nice
as well.
weather here, but we're inside, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a swimming pool.
Ooh, is this gonna tap? Not too deep.
Ooh, very nice promotion.
Nice promotion, leaves it guarded. Very good.
Watching the door slam.
But you'd take the rainy weather every day if it means you had a nice facility. I can see that.
Just had to switch camera angles because I noticed Dirk walking in again, and we always... I forgot to print out the warning label again this morning.
But I always find these late season matches being in the curling hall, and it's so nice weather outside. You come in and it's cold, and then you go outside and it's nice and warm and sunny. Or you finish an evening session and it's still light outside.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting flooding over there. Yikes. This one's gonna be a little bit outside, but you've got that red one in the back there. Is it gonna get over on the inside part of the nose
Yep,
to roll over?
Very nice. Look at it.
Oh, just not quite enough
Not
of a
quite
fall.
enough, no. But still, it's sitting third.
Third, yeah, didn't quite get the rollover, sitting kind of exposed. Yep.
Still well executed there.
Yeah, good execution. Unfortunately, Wim is just saying, let's get rid of it.
Wim has no mercy.
Nope.
Just get it out.
Beren just, they're not worried about losing the shooter. Just want to get this out. They want to make sure this gets around their own, but no, a little bit inside.
It's a double takeout on the restaurant, although can he get it out? No, it stays in the house, but now
It is third.
yellow is second shot, and they could just take out the yellow one, try a hit and roll. As Dirk was mentioning, hit and roll takeout here.
Yep.
That's
And
good.
they could even potentially double if they get this with the right angle. This could double.
This could be an end-changing moment here. Maybe game-changing, but definitely an end-changing if they manage to execute on this throw.
Needs us to just get over a
Looks
little
good.
bit off the
This
nose.
looks
It's
good.
going to
They
look
need to
good.
sweep.
Hold it. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't roll too far. Could have used a bit of more sweeping to just hold the line more. But
Yeah,
still,
unfortunately.
now they leave it double, so
Yeah.
it rolled too much for them to have a pocket stone.
Yep. Nice effort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they waited too long to sweep or
Yeah.
call the line there.
That's the thing. Miss it by a centimeter, and it gonna get punished for it.
Bram is known for throwing these hard peel weight takeouts. It's one of his signature stones there.
Along with the peekaboo sliding style, like our own Caravan Oosterwijk.
And there it is.
Very nice double
Even
there.
leaving the shooter, excellent stone.
Well, Bina, I hope you stay safe. Hope everybody out there in the Twin Cities area isn't affected too much. Hopefully it calms down quickly. That's an area of the U.S. I have not been to. It's a place I'd like to go see. Got,
What area is that?
that's the Minnesota, Wisconsin, northern plains. I've been to South Dakota, but never North Dakota, Wisconsin, or Minnesota. Or Montana. Like that whole north central and the northwest. The last part of the U.S. I need to go to.
Look at this one.
Very
And
nice.
they
Is that-
roll it in, just not behind the guard, but still a very good stone there.
Good stone there, yep. Unfortunately, just a little bit open. You see Wim saying, hey, let's drop this one in, hit and roll, get behind this yellow one. It's just a masterclass from Tour. Look at that. Let's couple little sweeps, gets it over on the nose. Wait until just the right moment.
But
I mean,
that
just
was
a
Brams.
masterclass.
No,
No, but it's Tour sweeping.
Oh, Tour sweeping, yeah. Got me confused there.
Verdiviz made a comment about Tour
Yeah,
being
yeah.
on another level, so I was just making a joke about how he's sweeping is just putting on a class.
A good sweeping can make a difference.
So him with an opportunity here, hit and roll. This one looks inside though. I think it's gonna split.
Yeah, I
They should
think
have let
so.
it go. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered.
Stakeouts haven't been the best so far this game.
Nope, she has been struggling with those heavier weight stones. And you see, she even recognized that her release was inside. So, opportunity for Tour to put in a split the house. That poise and composure, just that laser focus on the broom.
Yeah, stick and stones. They currently have nothing in the house. And only one more stone to play. So,
Very
Bears,
nice stone from Tour.
excellent, yeah. Bears looking to score some points here.
Dirk looking at what his opportunities are. Try to freeze it up against there. Alright, gonna try a hit and roll. Take it out and roll all the way to the other side.
Are we going to see the little wink? There it is.
Oh, this one feels like it's a bit outside. Oh, there it goes. But is it gonna go too
No,
much?
unfortunately. And that's one red.
Well,
So
the Bears,
far, though, yeah,
the Bears
so
still
far.
have another one to go. And it's just that little bit exposed and a little bit behind the T line that's going to allow them to just do a hack weight and maybe even a back line. Just get over on it, try to get 3. Bram indicating it's heavy. Don's going to try to slide this one over. Gonna try to curl it over. Is he gonna get it? No, this is too heavy. So just 1 for the Bears, but really that's all they kind of need.
Yeah, they will be happy with this point here.
They're gonna take a 3-point lead into the 5th end.
Dirk making sure like, hey, don't worry too much about this. It's just training as well.
Bad wind, unlucky. Yes. Oh, we got a couple of unluckies. We got a choked. You know, Quentin's being a little bit stronger on him, and I think you should be. You know, if he's the GOAT, you've got to hold him to a higher standard, and you know, can't make excuses for him. He's got to execute. Oh, Wim is starting us off in the 5th end for the Master Beren as they lead 4-1 over Stick and Stones. This one is a little bit heavy.
Not a little bit, since
I'm trying to be polite.
yeah.
That one goes out the back.
Yeah.
The sun was in his eyes.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we have 0 windows here in the current club sims, so basically winter, summer, rain, sun, it all feels the same here when you're sitting in the booth.
Well, we do have the leaks in the roof, so when it does rain, it does change the conditions in here.
Yeah, we get those little bumps on the ice.
Get speed bumps. Ooh, little light on this one. That's him saying, unlucky indeed. Released outside with too much rotation, but lucky for the neutral spectator. Keeps the game closer. That is true. We like closer matches here. We like it coming down to the last stone or the last end here.
Yes, definitely.
Makes a much more interesting broadcast.
Yeah, for people really wanting to see games with a very close end stage, you should watch the cup final, or also the game yesterday, the 4 Pioneers versus Sweet Dreams. That was a very nice ending of a very close game. But yeah, with the cup final, we had a dream couple of last stones there.
Yep.
Especially for spectators out there, maybe not so much for the players.
This one settles in nicely just into the 8-foot. It's starting to curl quite a lot. It's going to get over into the house behind their guard, hopefully. Trying to curl this one over. Well played. Just sitting just on the back half of the back edge of the tee line. Earthquake.
Yep.
But peaks out enough that Wim's deciding, let's go for it. Let's get it out of there. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what the tournament rules are. What, like during the group stages, a match can end in a draw. Whoa. No harm. Was able to catch himself. Don't think he hurt himself on the stone or moved anything there. So
Minor slip there from Mr. Bear. He's getting mocked. Are you really playing in the Belgium national team and slipping on the ice?
Everybody has a slip every once in a while.
Everybody has a slip once in a while. But it's more fun when it's on camera, and it's more fun when you're getting mocked by your teammates.
Yeah.
And it's better to have those kind of funny slips than the one we witnessed yesterday.
Yeah, we have to find out what the tiebreaker is going to be in the semifinals and finals, because during the group stage, it can end in a draw. Matches can end in a draw, but what happens in the playoff rounds? Do they go to the DSC? Do they go to an extra end? We'll have to find that out. My guess is probably going to be like the draws, just because of the timing until the final, because everything else has got a set thing. Maybe the semifinals will have an extra end because they've got a little bit more time. But I would imagine in today's quarterfinals, because of time constraints, it'll probably just be draws. That little tap, little slight overlap, nice weights, but is there a double there?
I think there is.
Will they worry about that, though? I think they need to try to get something in shot position. And also, you have to look at who's throwing the stones. Like Ziva, she's quite young, not fully grown into her adult self yet, that she might not have the weight to throw a double. So it might be better to kind of draw this one over. It feels a little bit light. Is it going to get there? Now it starts to curl, so now they need to sweep.
Yeah, they can get it in the whites. If they sweep, could get in scoring position in
oh, that's a very nice
stone there, and it sits behind the guard. This is an excellent stone.
Very good stone.
Maybe I like this even more than that double takeout.
Yeah, the double didn't really do anything for him, so this was the right call, and Ziva performed that excellently.
Yep.
Really, really good shot there.
Compliments for the juniors. Also not easy playing as a third, knowing you're behind and you have to make those stones that turn the game in your favor again.
Well, she's only playing second, but
yeah, second.
Tess is throwing third, but still, there's pressure on those stones, especially when you're behind, and you need to make a good shot to get in a good position. Dirk wanting the just put the guard back. They want to protect that stone. Oof.
Immediate goal there.
Yeah, that one's inside. And you see it when it doesn't have that weight. It just falls a lot. This one is a little bit light.
Might even tap the... Or, no.
Nope.
Can they get it in the house? Maybe just biting the blue there.
Trying to get that one to stay over. Just trickles in. Unfortunate. Just honestly, that was a little bit heavier than they wanted, but I think it was an inside release. They wanted that up high as a guard and carried deep, but inside on the release, so it just curled too much. Gonna go for a hit and roll here, trying to curl this over, get it on the inside part of the nose.
Excellent.
It doesn't roll over enough, but it's still sitting at a pretty tough spot for Stick and Stones to hit and roll off of it. So gonna try to come in off that back stone.
Looking very strong there for the Master Beren with 4 stones in shot position, in scoring position.
I think she kind of slid a little bit outside. Now, yep, there it goes. Maybe that can catch on the outside part of that yellow and run it back. It catches it maybe a little bit too far outside, but
Interesting way to get a stone in the house there. It is sitting second shot, I think.
yep, it just little Swedish curl to the outside. So just gonna be hard to see from the overhead, but I think it's just outside of the red.
Yeah, it's difficult to see from that angle, but
I'm just
is mentioning red is sitting shot. I was gonna say rod is sitting dot dot dot, but red is sitting shot.
maybe you should just stop talking.
Yeah.
Right. Yellow one is sitting out, so Tours is going to go after it. Don has to sweep this one hard. Might be a little bit outside. Is he going to be able to hold it? Oh!
And what a unfortunate miss there from our Mr. Goatsy Goat.
That's 2 stones in a row. What's going on?
See in his eyes that he's not happy with the way he early butchered his stone there.
The bots are not going to be happy.
Oh, the bots are, yeah.
Here we go. There's
Letting
the crying
down.
emojis.
Letting down the fans.
Opportunity here for Kim. She's struggled with her takeouts, so she's got to get this one right.
The good hit and roll here could be so valuable for Stick and Stones here.
Release looked good. Is it the right line?
I'm not a bot, you have feelings. Yeah.
This
Not
one's
getting the
gonna kick.
roll.
Oh, it stays outside.
Yeah.
But it does get rid of the red, but leaves an opportunity for them to get in there.
Still hoping for that roll though.
Ready Viz, it's bot as an affectionate term. We just had so many of the guys come in last week at the same time, all calling Tour the goat, that we were joking that it was Tour had a bot army come in. So it's a term of endearment. We appreciate you guys all being in here and having that support and being enthusiastic. We love to see it.
Second attempt here for Tuur to try and forget that previous stone. And there's a hit, but he will lose the shooter. And now red is sitting 2 here. And is there a way for Stick and Stones to either get a hit and roll, use their Yellowstone to roll in, or try and do a takeout? I think Dirk is looking for options to bring more stones into scoring position than just one.
He's looking to see if he can get all 3 out,
Yeah.
and I don't think so, because I think if he goes for that middle 2, he might be able to hit the red on the left, but that will jam on those yellows over there. So I don't think there's a way for them to score 3 and or to get rid of those 3 reds. So they almost have to look at hit and roll off their own.
Oh, yeah, I think that's what they have to play for at this. I don't really see a better option here. I think that's also what Dirk is looking for. They're discussing where to put the broom, what eyes to ask, but they don't have that much options.
I mean, they do have the hammer. This is the hammer stone, so but they have to just I don't think they can get rid of those 2 yellows or 2 reds.
They'll have to just win the ends, reduce their gap to just 2 points, and then see if they can manage a little miracle in the last ends. But still, difficult stone here.
I think the beeper went off, but I didn't hear it again.
Yeah, don't forget that ends count as well as a tiebreaker, so if they want to have good seeding or better seeding, they might just want to go for ends.
Oh, is it?
Dirk's like, what the hell? What's happening here?
It needs to curl. It's not curling, and
that's 2 red here. Unfortunately, no roll there.
Another steal for the Bears. They're taking a.
Yeah, they don't need to measure that. That was.
Not quite sure what they were looking at. Maybe they're looking to see if there was an angle or something. You know, these guys like to study every kind of shot when they can. So, a very symmetrical scoreboard. 2-1-1-1-2. As we head into the 6th end, the Master Beren leads Stick and Stone 6-1. Wim is going to start us off. We're going to need a miracle comeback from Stick and Stones to get this match of steal a 5 to draw the tie and 6 to win. That's a big ask from any team.
Yeah. Are they going to put something in the house here, or sometimes you would see players just throw away the stone and shift over the initiative to the other team that has to make points and give them just an empty house? They don't want to put guards at this point. Just a fighter in the blue.
Get something in the house.
Is perfect.
Gonna dare Stick and Stones to do something about it. Well, while we're getting here, I'm going to do a quick update from the other sheets. Over on sheet B, the 4 Pioneers lead to them 5-2 as they're playing in the 5th end. Dirk setting up a corner guard here, a little bit high. Keeps dragging down. It's still on the high side for a corner, but usable. And over on sheet A, I've got to see who's which color first. Guard, very well placed, and sitting on that center line. So
excellent stone there. High fives were exchanged.
So over on sheet A, it is Desperate Housekeepers leading 6-2 over Scandalicious, and they're also in the 5th end.
Yep. Scandalicious, can they still drop to one of those positions where they don't proceed to the quarterfinals? I think they were sitting 8th after they won, but they lost their game this morning, and it looks like they're losing this one as well. So I think if Totem or Cross Country would get some points, they would hop over Scandalicious,
Well,
entering into the quarterfinal and knockout stage.
Totem is losing, so that could solidify their spot in the 9th place match. I'm not entirely sure what happened with cross country this morning.
I think they lost.
So then that would guarantee Scandalicious a spot in the quarterfinals
Okay.
against Team Reitsma.
Oh, yeah. That would be a rematch there. The game this morning was quite of a big win for Team Reitsma.
Yep. Played very solid.
Nice little roll there. Just not enough to get it behind the guards to get the Yellowstone out of the house. And now Stick and Stones, they have an opportunity to freeze up against it. Something on the pin there. Did the guy who fell and hit his head yesterday from Scandalicious return to play today? Any word on him? Well, he looked fine yesterday evening.
He played. He did play this morning.
Yep.
So doesn't seem to be any lasting effects. Seem to be okay.
Oof, this one is a bit light here.
Yesterday I think they kept him off the ice for the last couple of sessions last night just for precaution, but seemed to be okay this morning. So all good over there.
That's good to know.
Trying to put another one here in the house. Going to draw around those two reds. Unfortunate stone for Ziva coming up short because that guards that red one in the shot position. So this one feels a bit heavy. Want to sweep this one through. Don't want to give any backing for Stick and Stones to use. Don not happy with that stone.
Yeah.
They're going to try to squeeze this one between that gap. Back line.
Backline, yeah.
Squeeze it between those two yellows. Get on that red one. Ooh, that's a big push there.
Overcompensating for that shot earlier where she lifted short.
Yeah, I think this one's going to get through. Maybe if that tips off that...
It might fall though.
Off that yellow?
Maybe that little...
Oh!
Maybe they should have swept it to get that little diversion.
Maybe, yeah. That's so tough, though. It's so tough.
Yeah.
Since it's not the shot you called, and it's like, well, how much is it going to curl? How much is it going to catch? If it catches too much, then it just kicks over onto the yellow and blocks everything over. So just a little bit too hard there. Did you guys notice that very smooth transition? Dan was sweeping next to the stone, and then they transitioned to Tur without picking up their brooms, not missing a stroke. That one comes up a little bit light inside, so kicks off, but does kind of guard up that that path along the side.
Yeah, he knows that wasn't the best performance there. But they have some room to make little mistakes.
Yeah.
They're still sitting 3 here.
Gonna try to clean this up, I believe. All right, separates things out a little bit. Leaves the shooter sitting there, but it's their own. It's got a clear path back to the shot stone. So I think that was probably one of the best they could really hope for with that situation. This one's going to curl over nicely, tap it back, what they liked. It's right on the nose. Keeps it well covered. Nice stone there from Brom. That's a very technically difficult stone to do. Just to get the right speed to get the line and not run it too far back. Very good stone. Yeah, Tur has taught Brom very well.
Yeah.
You can see it just Tur raising the game of his teammates.
We should retry and get him come to the booth after this game.
Moves a couple stones, but not quite enough. Actually tapped another one back into scoring position. How are we sitting? I think red sits 3. But now it's the goat's turn to shine.
Yep. A bit heavier maybe than they wanted, but I think that's still a very good stone. Putting it in the house there.
Not quite in the house,
Not quite
but
in the house, no.
it does cover up. Oh, did we lose the camera?
No, it will come back. But we can more or less see the house there.
No, it just means I'm going to have to check it in between.
And Jeroen Spruit, it's his birthday today.
Oh, I did not know that.
We're gonna congratulate him later, maybe if he's on stream again. He should wear one of those little birthday hats, those cone-shaped thingies.
This one's going to be a little bit outside. It's going to miss.
Yet another missed takeout there. Yeah, takeouts and Kim weren't friends today in this game.
Nope.
Final stone for Tur in this game.
Poise and concentration.
I think he doesn't blink. I think he just keeps focus on the stone in the end.
They just want this one to curl around that yellow. But I think this one's going to be a little light, but that's okay. Sits as a guard, prevents them from doing anything with it, which may be what they called. Maybe I misunderstood the call.
Probably, yeah.
That makes more sense to throw up a guard over that yellow so they can't use it than try to stick another one in the house, so...
I think red is setting 1, 2, 3, and perhaps 4. Hard to tell.
I think it's 4 because I think the yellow is still... Let me see if I can see something IRL, but Brom is in the way. It's tough to tell. Yep. It's really close. So definitely 3, possibly 4 for the Bears.
Now it's Kim that has to throw a last stone to win the end.
Not a lot of opportunity. The yellow that they're looking at, there is a gap there, but it's not straight, so it's it's, there's so little margin for error.
Bram already waiting to fill in the scores there.
Not entirely sure they can even get back to.
Yeah. I think they're looking at tapping in that yellow corner guard somewhere. Yeah, it's a very close space.
I think if they get it through,
Yeah, that's also an option to promote that Yellowstone. Maybe that's a more feasible option.
Tim saying there's a double raise red on yellow to grab a piece of the button. Yeah, that's honestly that one might be more because I think if they run this yellow back, it catches the red at the top. Yeah, there's I wouldn't want to be in this position. There's so little chance of it going right. But if it does, it's a shot of the match. Nope, this is going to be a little on the outside. Just not going to curl over enough. And kicks it out of the way. And 3, 4. It's 4. Maybe
4?
5. Maybe 5.
Well,
but there was not much left. I mean, it was really that was the most likely outcome.
11-1. So, which means the score was 5.
Yeah, not an easy position for Kim there to. Yep,
Steal of 5, and that's big. That's huge, basically. Steal of 5.
Yeah, it could be a tiebreaker there. We'll see. I think that. Well, that'll put the Master Beren on 4 points. So it's going to give them a seeding. I think they're going to be somewhere in that 4 to 5 range. So if they're 4 or 5, it doesn't really matter because it's the same match they're going to play. Strategically covering the scores for the camera. Yeah.
Yeah. But Tuur is also MVP because he actually went over there to complete the scoreboards.
Oh, yeah. We got to give him player of the match.
Yeah, that's player of the match right there. If you put on the final score on the scoreboard, you're definitely player of the match. That's for sure. And then the question is, can we potentially get one of those guys in our booth? We should try and get Tuur. Can you get Tuur on the booth? Tuur. Tuur mag naar hier komen.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We're
gonna go over to the booths. The guys just walked in here, and
we're gonna try to get Tuur. Your fans
want
a word. Come on over.
Come on over, Tuur.
Come on around.
And he's coming. I'm gonna give him my headset since my voice is wasted anyway.
All right.
But Tuur is coming. What's your takeaway from this game? I think they did a very, very strong performance.
Very, very good performance from the Bears.
Yeah,
they really had things going.
They had a very good fourth player, and Kim left some of these takeouts short, unfortunately. But here he is, Tuur, coming over. I'm gonna give you my headset since my voice is going down the drain anyway.
He's the best number 4 of history.
Well, high praise from his coach. I don't know if you guys heard that. He said the best number 4 in the tournament. You see all of your fans there giving the goats. Big fans of Tuur. So played pretty good match today. You really, it's amazing to watch the goat bring his teammates up to his level. That just you see it happen in their big scores today. Yeah. Well played. Going to sit you guys up for a nice position in the quarterfinal round. So how do you feel about today?
I think, except for the takeouts, it was a very good game. We played very solid, not many mistakes, but yeah, we put a lot of pressure on the game. So they had to make some difficult shots, and they didn't make them. So yeah, it was finito.
Yeah. Yeah, we really enjoyed watching it. You know, you guys, it's the score was a bit lopsided, but I think the match was a little bit closer than it seemed. But yeah, you guys just held control the entire way. You could feel that, yeah, towards the end, you know, you put a lot of pressure on their middles there. Kim also struggled with their takeouts, so wasn't making you guys pay for any little mistakes you made. It just didn't really hurt. You weren't prepared. So, you know, Quentin asking, how do you prepare for a match like today? I mean, how do you prepare for this kind of tournament?
Yeah, you need to drink a lot of beer and eat Belgian fries. So that's the best combination. I have one question for you.
Yeah.
What do you think about the name?
It's a little suggestive, you know. Early morning matches, you know, we're at family time. It's a little bit tough to say that out loud a lot, but when we get into the evening matches, you know, I like to stretch it out.
Okay. Yeah, we are just the masters from the Bears.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Thanks,
Thank you,
sir.
friends.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
See you next time. Thank you for the streaming.
You're
I will give
welcome.
the headset back to Pim.
The GOAT tour, everybody.
And we were here. We got to touch him. We
Oh.
actually got to touch the goat.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
I'm never gonna wash.
I am. I mean,
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, he touched me as well. I have to wash. I think he should watch, given the fact that I'm carrying a lot of bacteria right now.
Oh, thank you, Lucas. I appreciate it. We love you guys coming in here and hanging out. It's a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. We did. We've got 2 more matches today. We've got the next matchup is the quarterfinal.
We have the quarterfinals. I think we can wrap up the group stage. We'll have an updated group stage schedule later today. But I think we can confirm Team Reitsma, they're sitting top of the group stage, top of this league. So they will advance to the group stage, the group stage as the number 1 seed right there. If you look at the schedule, we just witnessed the Master Beren versus Sticks and Stones. Later today, we have 2 quarterfinals ready for you. I think Team Reitsma playing against scene number 8. I'm guessing could be Scandalicious. I don't know for sure, but they will be on stream.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll find out. And then tomorrow, semifinals and finals. So as this tournament is coming into its kind of a closing phase there, now it's money time.
Yep.
All of the mistakes, they're allowed in the group stage as long as you progress and proceed to the knockouts. But now it's time to put on your best
It can be one and done. So, you know, Reitsma could have one bad match, one bad end, and guess what? They're out of the tournament. So we're gonna looking forward to that. I believe it's in half an hour.
It's in half an hour, so we should get some rest, get some drinks. And we hope to see you people out there soon with our second match of the day, second game of the day.
And I'll make sure he doesn't talk as much. So
Yeah. Well, we have some white rabbits up our sleeve if my voice totally disappears over the course of the day. Maybe I should get some rest so I'm ready for the finals tomorrow.
Yep. So thanks everybody for watching. We will see you back here in about 30 minutes.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.